Hello guys, and welcome back to Spartan Tactics. Today I'm going to show you a video on how to create your own custom Apple Watch faceplate in regards to the Dying Light 2 biomarker. So for those of you that know this game and are playing this game as it just came out on February, it is a survival game, a zombie apocalypse. And if you don't know much of it, I suggest you search a little bit. It's just really awesome. It's an awesome game. This is the second one, of course. But okay, let's get to it. So I'm going to show you a brief image on what it looks like on the Apple Watch. So the Apple Watch that I have is the Series 3, and it's the 42 millimeter, if it makes any sense. This is actually a little bit more bigger, a little bit wider, but it's the Series 3, so it's not huge. But it does look very decent, and I took some screenshots of Techland's webpage, and they had some screenshots there on the biomarkers. They had a green one, it was a red and green, and then it had a red, complete red. So I took those three and I made a little bit custom faceplate like I mentioned. Now I added a little bit different details. If for those of you that have an Apple Watch, you know there is a feature which you can change certain widgets on the faceplate for the Apple Watch. So it's something that you can create and add anything that's within your phone, and this isn't all apps included, just depending on what apps your watch can handle. So if you wanted to add the date, you can switch it up. You can change the time, and instead of the time showing, you can show the date. You can pretty much pick anything that's within your phone, and then it will pop up here. So I got the idea to put a UV index. So it actually, this is the screenshots that I took. It was actually at night, but the UV index is something that it made it look a little bit more cool, apart using military time. And at the very top of the right corner, it was my heart rate. So all in all, it looks like a very cool faceplate. And so I spoke to a friend of mine, and I just told him, the idea that I had here and how it would look. So I was thinking and talking to him, and I asked him if he could create something similar to that, but that would be big enough for the Apple Watch. So this is the result here as you are seeing it. The first pictures that you saw, those are the ones that I got the screenshots off of Techland's webpage. Now these the ones that you are looking at right now that are in transition. These are the ones that my friend made for me, and shout out to Pac-Man. He's the one that made this for me, and all I did was just make it a little bit darker, and this is how it looks on the Apple Watch here. It's just a brief picture here so you can get an idea of how it looks in the dark, whether it be during the daytime or at nighttime. It just always looks awesome to me. It's something that I keep using ever since we came up with this, and I just keep using it on a daily basis. The Apple Watch has a feature which you can set up about 5 or 6 pictures, in which it's like a small slideshow, but it also has another cooler feature, which basically every time that you raise your arm up to check your time, you would have a different picture. So if you set it up correctly, or in this case 5 pictures, which is how I tried it and I tested out, you will see the biomarker increasing from green to red and vice versa. So it gives you that little cool effect. It's something that you can make yourself at home if you have already an Apple Watch. I know that I believe that there's a couple of people that are trying to make their own and not part of Techland, but I really don't know how that works. The only thing is that I wanted to make it up. I wanted to see it on the Apple Watch. I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see it for myself, and to be honest, it looks pretty cool. If this is something that you like, if this is something that interests you, just give us a thumbs up, and I'll be setting up all the templates here so you can download them and you can save them wherever you want. Once you save them, you can go ahead and upload them up to your phone, make the custom faceplate, and you'll have the same results. Alright guys, well thank you very much for being with us. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you on the next one.